No, I know you can, no girl.
Bringing Knoxville new music first. We are 90.3 The Rock, WUTK 90.3 FM, Knoxville, Tennessee, and streaming live at WUTKRadio.com.
Your love in the evening.
Yeah, Knoxville. Brand new world premiere music from Don Carlos, the legend, the one, the only. Give Me Your Love. And before that one, we had Harmony, two brand new tracks. I got another one I'm going to play just a minute. But right now, we got the man himself on the phone. Mr. Don Carlos, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, my brother. I'm good.
Good, man. It's an absolute pleasure to speak with you. And, you know, I don't get to speak with Roots musicians as much as I would like to. So it's definitely an honor.
Well, it's a pleasure every time, you know?
Yeah, I ran into you at Cali Roots. I think you were standing by the Slightly Stupid bus. And I was walking up, and I was like, there's that red jacket. There's Don Carlos right there. I'm going to go holler at him. All right, so let's get into this, man. You know, I want you to, start off here. Tell us about growing up in Kingston, Jamaica in the Waterhouse District. It's a rough place for sure, and you had to fight to survive, and you powered through the negative and somehow were able to find the positive. Tell us about your journey through life and how you found the reggae music.
Well, really, I was born in West Kingston. That's where most of the artists them born, because West Kingston is like between Tivoli to Trenchtown to Jonestown, you know. I was born in West Kingston and then moved to Waterhouse like 1955. When we moved to Waterhouse, everything was quiet, you know. Everything was cool, and, the runnings was nice. People used to live together and, live in love and harmony and share and care. That's in the 60s. Like in the 60s, and it come on until politics start coming now in the 70s. Like really politics start coming out Waterhouse. It was like down in West Kingston. Enough politician was down in West Kingston, but they never really reached Waterhouse yet until like 70s. That's the time when, Waterhouse start get stiff, like really 72. Them time that I was about 20, so yeah, but being growing in Waterhouse, I was really one of the men who could really travel back and forth anywhere, really, because I was so known and beloved by everyone still that, I never really have a problem traveling, even in the politics. People try to mix me up, yes, but then, then they have to separate me again, because really, I just jam and move it all the time, because, Jai is my guide every time,
I want to ask you real quick, you obviously grew up in Jamaica. How did you personally find reggae music and find that passion for reggae music?
Well, reggae, the music was, was born, which is an inborn thing, It was born within I. And I man discover the music, like from an early age of maybe like 3, 4. I find myself start singing, because my father used to really sing. So, me used to, try to really keep up with my father. And he used to teach me a little tactics and things, musically. So, I discovered that I was a singer. I want to be a singer from a tender age, That when I used to go to a private school, kindergarten school, I used to just sit in the classroom and just sing. That the teacher used to come home and tell my mother that I'm not learning anything, because, whatever she give me to do, I won't pay no attention. I just sit and sing all the time. Well, the music changed, throughout the years, because, we really start out with ska. Ska was the music that I could remember starting out with, ska, and then it changed to rock steady, and then it changed to reggae. But, being being a Jamaican and you know, and have the musical vibes, whichever way the music change, you know, you really go with it still. So until it come to reggae now, you know, but really reggae music is mostly, you know, a messenger music, like, you know, a music with message.
It sure is. I mean, reggae music is unlike any other genre of music. It's a movement. It's this power, and it's such you know, an interesting to hear, you know, how you found reggae. You know, as one of the you know, the greats in Jamaica. You love music, I know that, and you never seem to stop creating music. The Black Guru, you know, back in the you know, the 70s and early 80s. Then to a solo project, and now, you know, teaming up with American reggae bands, Slightly Stupid and the Tribal Seeds and the Cali Roots Festival. There's very few originators like yourself who have kept this vibe moving in the public eye for so long, like you have, and reinvented yourself. How do you keep your version of reggae, of your reggae movement, thriving?
Well, you know, to be a messenger for the people, you have to be true to the people, you know, and really, anytime you're saying anything, just make certain say it be positive, you know, and being of something important to the people. So, you know, and really, my work is just really guide the vibes, you know, utter the sound, because my sound, when I utter my sound differently, it's no gimmicks thing, you know, it's something, you know, something positive with a message or a lesson. So I mean, so, you know, you have to be really true to yourself and to the Most High, really, because it's just I work for. So, you know, it's just make everything happen. Just put it into I, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, the highest of the highest. I hear you on that. You know, I want to ask you, you know, like I said, you know, the Black Guru were huge, one of my all-time favorite roots reggae bands, if not favorite reggae bands ever. And then your solo project, and then, you know, I'm talking about the Slightly Stupid and the Tribal Seeds. How did you link up with the Slightly Stupid crew as well as the Tribal Seeds and some of these other American reggae artists?
Oh, well, as you know, I was a solo act before Black Hero. I joined Black Hero like 1972, you know, we formed the group, me, Gatti, and Ducky, you know, and but then I was you know, I was a solo artist before, because I sing a couple of songs, like from 65, earlier 65. After when Black Hero, I was still doing my solo thing still, you know. And after Black Hero, then, you know, my launch out even bigger, because I start put out couple album more. You know, but it's just the vibes differently, because, you know, when you sing good music and people hear it, you know, then it make them check for you. Just like how if me hear, you know, a song when me like, you know, the singer, I want to know the singer, you know, I want to link with the singer. So I mean, so, you know, I just that, you know, because really Slightly Stupid, really, you know, them they told me that you know, they learn of me from Brad Sublime. Yeah, you know, them say Sublime, give them an album and say, listen to this, and it was my album, you know. So,
oh, okay. So you started off with you know, Skunk Records and working with the Sublime crew, and then over with Silverback and Slightly Stupid.
No, well, I never work with, I never even get to meet Sublime, you know. I never get to meet Sublime, but they used to play my song a lot too, because Laser Beam, I heard a live concert of them playing Laser Beam, you know. So they were listening to me a long time, and then about 10 years ago, Slightly Stupid come to me before them even get popular. I want me to do a song with them, a song named Wise Man. But you know, I was about to travel to Europe at the time, so I didn't get the chance to do it. And by the time I come back from Europe, they already voiced the song and put it out. But then after, you know, they come back to me to do the song with them again, even though the song was a success already.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just really, really interesting because you're one of the very few roots artists that is, you know, teaming up and working with in unity, you know, with these modern reggae bands like Slightly Stupid and, you know, the Tribal Seeds and all that. So, you know, I just wanted to kind of touch on that because there's not a lot of roots musicians, you know, old school roots Jamaican artists doing it. So big ups on that. If you guys are just tuning in, you're listening to Simmer Down in Knoxville, Tennessee. I am speaking with the one, the only, the legend, Don Carlos, the DC. And, you know, you've got some, we just spun a couple of your new tracks here, and I got another one to spin in a second. After all these years, you're still making music. Tell us about what you're working on right now.
Well, Revolution. I just did a song with Revolution. I did a song with Tribal Seed, and I did a couple songs with Slightly Stupid. I think the album coming out soon, and I may have a track on it also. But if not, I have a portion to work with them, to come out some good works too. So, right now I love working with them, both them and Revolution, Marley and Eric, Kyle and Miles, yeah, man, I love them, and it's an honor to be working with them, and it's a joy to know that, they take on to me so much, because really, Eric told me that when he was about 9, his sister take him to my concert, and when he was leaving, she bought him a Raven Tonight CD, and he told her that he was gonna be just like me, and
wow,
he went home, and it's every time I meet his mother, the compliment that she gives me is out of this world. Sometimes she just said to me, Dan Carlos, thank you, Dan Carlos, for being a role model to my son, and sometimes she will say to me, thank you, Dan Carlos, for making me getting the privilege to go backstage and meet rock stars. It's just enough love every time. I love them. It's a joy to be working and an honor to be, to be even going around them. Slightly Stupid. So, they're the best. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all the bands
Marley,
that you just, yeah.
Yeah, man. True, man. Marley and Eric, nice, Yeah, man. Carlos, them from Tribal Seed, nice too,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. True, man. Everyone, them just nice to me. I love it. That's why, I have to give so much love to people, because, the love is even sweeter than getting $1 million. So, I mean, when you get so much love from people, it's like, it's more than money,
It is.
It's a motivation, Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting you just brought up money, because I see that theme in your music a lot. I personally hate money. I think it's an awful thing. And,
yeah, man. It's the root of all evil, man.
It really is.
The Bible tell you that.
Well, I guess, Slightly Stupid love you all, but remember, Jah love you more. And that's for sure.
True, my brother. True,
so,
true.
You do have some, solo stuff that's coming out that we just played. This track, Harmony, I heard it about 20 minutes ago before I spun it here on the show. And it's just beautiful, the unification, the vibe, the happiness in these songs. Give Me Your Love. And then we've also got this one, Righteous Chant, that's going to be dropping in mid-July. Check out Don Carlos Reggae on Facebook, doncarlosreggae.com for more info on that. And it's featuring this guy, Christos DC, who you're working with.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, that song... I did that song maybe in the 80s, I think maybe about 87 or so. And the brother didn't put it out. He didn't put it out. So, he decided to put it out now this time and put its vocal and make it like a collaboration, But it's okay because it's a good song. It's about Jah, and about the people, love of the people too. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm stoked on you just do so much, there's in reggae music, I believe there's a lot of people in reggae music that, have that passion, just keep going and reinventing themselves and just keep pushing the music of Jah, I mean, it's unbelievable what you do, with the American modern reggae, with your solo projects, with everything you do. So, big ups on that, and we can't wait to hear this track here in just a few minutes. I'm going to spin it, do a live world premiere. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Simmer Down 90.3 The Rock. I'm DJ Crowley. And, hanging out with Don Carlos, the legend Don Carlos of the Black Uru solo projects, teaming up with American Reggae. I just can't say enough about this guy. And we got a few more questions here, and then I'll let you get back to your beautiful day. I want to talk about you've been on the road and been to a lot of shows in your life and done a lot of concerts and seen a lot of people. Do you have one experience that's just moved you?
One experience. There's a lot, because everywhere I go, I get great experience, and my experience mostly is with people, how people greet me and thing, you know. I went to Africa, and when I reached the airport, there were some people there to wash my feet. I've been to Africa again, and you know, when I look, it's like 200,000 people just to see me alone, you know. So, you know, there's a lot of experience that I got, which is overwhelming and heartwhelming.
We're so honored to have you on the program. We really are, Don. The big DC.
Even in California, same way. That's right, you know. I know California is blessed, you know, because the people in California they're so loving and so caring. It's one of the reasons why I'm there most of the time, you know.
Yeah, you do a lot of Cali Roots appearances for sure, and that festival's it's a banging time at the Cali Roots for sure.
Plus, I love to be where happy people are, you know.
Yep, and that's where the happy people are at the California Roots Festival. Any kind of reggae music, anywhere there's going to be reggae, there's going to be good people, happiness, and this is why I do it, and I'm sure it's why you do it. Go to Facebook, Don Carlos Reggae, and man, you know, it's just been an honor to speak with you, and I got one last question for you. I asked this question. The website to Don Carlos International, really, I would have loved everyone that's listening right now, just stay up to date, you know, and follow me on the social media. You know, as you mentioned, the Facebook, you know, Don Carlos and Don Carlos Reggae, and you know, the website Don Carlos International. You know, you'll get all the information you need about Don Carlos. And you know, I'll be on the road with Slightly Stupid sometime in July too. You know. All right.
Yeah, doing a couple of shows with him. So, you know, check it out, all my fans and, you know, everyone who loves the reggae music. Just come check it out.
And everybody get out there and check out Don Carlos. Big ups, Don Carlos. We appreciate it. I got one last question for you, and then I'll let you get back to your day or your evening. I asked this question the first time I interview artists. I always ask them this question, and it's a big theme. And I'm really, 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 if not the most excited ever to ask you this question. Thank you so much, Don. We appreciate you, and we will definitely see you in the future. What does reggae mean to you?
Well, that's my life, you know, reggae, you know, because reggae is like, to me, a vessel that I use to communicate to the people and to express, you know, righteousness, you know, are the words of Jah, the works of goodness to the people, you know. Reggae is it's like a part of me, you know.
I think it's a part of all of us. Thank you so much, Don Carlos, calling in. Big up. Check out, he's got some new tracks. We're going to play one right now. And, hey, I will see you in the reggae future, okay?
Yes, my brother. Bless up and all the people over the world that is listening right now, you know. Jah bless and keep you, everyone. See? Yeah, man. We love you all, but Jah love you more. And that's for sure.
And that's for sure. Big ups, Don. How about we world premiere this track right now? That was Don Carlos, the legend himself from the Black Guru, the solo projects. He's doing all kinds of stuff with Slightly Stupid. Check it out, DonCarlosReggae.com, Don Carlos International. Let's do the world premiere right now. What do you think? Righteous Chant featuring Christos DC. Big ups, Don Carlos. We'll see you next time.
Righteous.
Yes, bless up.
Big up.
Unto the hills, from whence cometh my help? It cometh from Jah. So I ask unto Jah to change this world and its evil ways. Whoa, its evil ways, yeah.
Like a feather against the wind, held tightly by its wing, ready for flight into the morning.